do. And I'm serious about the 60-second, guys, because some of us are taking 2 and 3 and 5 minutes. So got it. Okay. And also don't forget to put what a good referral would be. Don't forget to say that. And of course you want to enter that info into our chats, and it can be saved. So you guys can be able to save the information if you hear of anybody that you're interested in getting together with. We're going to have a 15-minute presentation, which is going to be our beautiful Samantha Weck of Expedition Weck. Today, Sam is going to be talking about, we can see I don't know how to spell. She's going to be liking, talking about how to use Trip Vector to plan your perfect vacation. How lovely is that? And then after that, which I'm super excited for, is going to be Helpful Hints for 15 minutes. And Helpful Hints is being brought to you by Michelle Powers of HempWorks. And Michelle is going to be explaining how to use TikTok, which I've kind of just started now. And it's kind of cool, I'll be honest with you. So she's going to delve into that for us. And then we will, this is something new that we implemented. This is Open Office Wednesdays. And what we've done is every Wednesday, we open a free form Zoom that people can pop in and out of and do their work while in the Zoom. It typically runs from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And it's really good for those young entrepreneurs who are alone, sitting in their home office, that kind of thing. And, you just want someone else to talk to every now and then. You don't have to talk every time. Megan and I just kind of like blog on, and we're just up there, but we're doing our work and doing our thing. We have something to say, we unmute and we go. Go ahead, Meg.
And it's this Zoom link and password. So it's just this same room you'd be able to get in and out. So
and if you go to our page, that information will be there on our business page. If you haven't gone there and liked it yet, if you could, that would be great. And if you could invite your friends to it, that would be great as well. So we have Open Office Wednesdays. It's new, and we just had the first one for everybody. Was this the first one? No, it was our second. It was our second, but it built a little. We had Richard in there, so that's really cool. So yeah, it's fun. So give it a try. Next, of course, we have our breakout rooms, which is 10 minutes, and everyone has 10 minutes in the breakout room. We didn't do this topic last week because we got talking about TikTok, and it kind of took over. So again, does pineapple belong on pizza? I think it's a good way to find out our personalities, if you will. And of course, if there's not enough in attendance, we will just do the Zoom, do that breakout altogether. Okay, and oh gosh, is that it? Is that the last one? Yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. And then after that, we're going to have our free for all, which is going to be generally run about 20 minutes. And it's just a time for brainstorming and other creative discussions. At that time, we are going to be turning the recording off so that if there's anything discussed that you guys don't want out there for other people to know about, you don't have to worry about it at that time. So we will then go ahead and start with our introductions. And let me bring you guys back. Let me stop sharing, and we're going to go in a clockwise direction on my screen. So that is going to be Richard is going to be our first person to give us a lowdown on what he does.
Good morning, Rich Lupino. I am President and CEO of Infinia Development, a full-stack web development agency and a third dog owner. I help people with their online presence. We help them get seen and get found so they can get paid by building your websites, doing your SEO, getting your Google My Business going. So we really help people there. A good referral source for me, like I put in the chat, PR firms and marketing agencies, they're real great referral sources. We really go back and forth with each other a lot. Sure, now he stops and I'm done.
There we go. Yeah, and my dog started barking when they heard your dog. So I muted myself immediately. Thank you so much, Richard. Next in line will be Michelle Powers.
Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you. Happy Friday. My name is Michelle Powers, and I am a retired speech pathologist. Worked for 40 years in the school districts in Saratoga Springs, New York, and I'm now down in Florida, enjoying life. But my whole mantra changed 10 years ago when my husband was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And we started using cannabis with him, medicinal cannabis, his last 8 weeks of his life. And it changed his whole last 8 weeks. I mean, we got him off of morphine. It was just a great experience for him not to have to pass in the way that many people do, going into comas. But anyways, so since I'm kind of scattered this morning, I apologize. Since then, that's been my mantra, to share that. And so I'm all things CBD, all things trying to be natural with people, trying to get you off of all over-the-counter medications so that you can try a natural solution to any pain and discomfort that you have. And a good referral for me would be to anyone who wants to try it and be healthy in a natural way. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you, Michelle. And Amanda, you're up.
All right. Hi, everyone. Good morning. My name is Amanda Giussoni. I am a licensed real estate agent, mostly focusing in the Dutchess and Orange County areas. I also just launched a direct mail marketing company called Signature Mail Marketing. We specialize in sending hand-addressed letters in the mail for our clients. We don't use robots. We use real people to hand address the letters. So they're very unique. They quite literally get your brand, your company in the door. A good referral for me would be anybody who's looking to stand out either in the mailbox or with their clients in a unique way. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Amanda. That's a lot of writer's cramp for you there.
Yep, I have help. I'm not the only one. So.
That's a good thing. All right, next is going to be Elizabeth. Go ahead, Liz. How are you?
Hi, everybody. Sorry,
Oops. Okay, we lost you, Liz. All right, we're going to wait for you to come back. I'm going to continue around and we'll come back to you, Liz. Susan, you're up, girlfriend.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Oh,
Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on, Susan. Okay, Liz, go ahead.
Okay. So I focus on holistic healing here at Nessie's Treasures. So I focus on holistic teas, crystal healing, divination services, and just a person to talk to if you're stuck and want to know where to go. And right now for July, I am doing a drawing for, I don't know if you can see it very well, but this little oracle right here, it's the Divine Abundance Oracle. Any purchase of 15 or more gets you an entry in, and for every 15, you get additional entries. Drawing is August 1st, so you have all month if you're interested in learning more.
Thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate that. Okay, Susan, you're next.
okay. Thank you. Hi, everybody. So I'm Susan DeRobertis, President, CEO, founder of SDR Consulting, which is Success-Driven Results. I'm a business mentor and coach for small business owners because more clients equal more cash flow, equal more freedom and time to enjoy life. So you can connect with me on my website if you wish, book a 20-minute expansion call, find out what's missing for you if there is something that you have a question about regarding your business and how it is affecting your life. A good referral for me, a good introduction would be to a small business owner who is really tired of doing what they're doing and not getting the results that they're looking for. So it's anyone who is looking to solve that problem. I am the person that solves all business problems. So please reach out to me. I'm here to help. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. And Samantha, you're up.
Hello, everyone. My name's Samantha. I have two businesses. First is Exhibition WEC, which is I'm a freelance travel agent. My niche is US travel, and I also sell paparazzi accessories with Joanne and Megan. A good referral for me is my goal is to book more virtual parties this month. So if you know someone who loves jewelry, send them my way. It's free to host a party and they get free jewelry out of it. It's a win-win for everyone. Yeah, and I look forward to sharing Trip Vector with you later.
Thank you, Sam. Okay, and Andrea, you are next.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. My name is Andrea Milioti, and I am, hey, Michelle, and I am a holistic parenting coach, and I help moms who are raising kids with challenging behaviors like ADHD, ADD, autism, anxiety, help them to get unstuck and feel better about the parents so they can parent the way their children need them to be. And I also am a wellness partner with it's the first mental wellness company called Amare Global, and they're focused on the gut-brain connection because we all know it's that we grow up with that mind. We know when stress, anxiety, we feel it in our stomach, we feel it in our gut. Well, research has showed that the reverse is also true. If we are unhealthy in our gut microbiome and we're not getting that right, and we have digestive issues, it sends a signal through the vagus nerve. It sends a signal to our brain, and we have mood issues and anxiety. So, and I'm all about that holistic approach. I take that with my clients. And I guess a good referral would be anybody who wants to just feel good about their health and, you know, both their mental and their physical, and also any organizations that are associated with special needs, schools
Great.
that have help parents. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Andrea. And Brenda, you're next.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Brenda Otto here with Sunray Travel. I am a Caribbean specialist, and I'm here to make your next vacation experience a luxe one by saving you time and alleviating some of that stress. I'll help you get the little nuggets and perks that you may not get on your own. So right now, the people that I'm looking for to help are couples whose weddings or honeymoons were canceled last year. I want to be able to help them, send them on some wonderful trips. Of course, like I said, the Caribbean and the beach are my specialties. So I'd love to be able to create something really wonderful for them. And anybody else who's looking to go on vacation right now. There's a lot of hoops that we need to jump through, and I'm here to help guide you through those and make sure that you get to the destination of your dream safely. So Brenda Otto with Sunray Travel, your next destination starts right here. Thank you all.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brenda. And Megan is next.
Hello, everybody. So as everybody knows, I'm Megan Romero. Joanne and I started PNN a couple months now ago to bring people together to build lasting relationships that we can be able to help each other out in whatever way we need. So my day job, though, I am a bookkeeping and financial consultant. I help individuals, families, and small to medium-sized businesses. I also am a licensed life insurance representative, I guess, in New York, and I'm also licensed in South Carolina, but easily can get licensed anywhere else in the United States. I love to help people get out of debt and build their financial dreams. And then also I do paparazzi, where I go live. Right now it's Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Kind of going to throw a little poll up on my page, Jewelry by Meg NY on Facebook, to see if there's a better time, because I want to get a good time where people can come. I keep hearing people say I'm busy that day, so we'll see what that is going to change to. But I would love to have you guys come to the lives, even if you just want to say hi. So that's me. And a good referral is, well, anybody who is in debt, looking to get out of debt, young families that are looking to get some life insurance and start their future planning for retirement. That's it.
Awesome, Megan. Thank you. And now I guess it's my turn. Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Joanne Zagari. I am the owner and creator of Blue Dove Marketing, which basically is an event planning service for Facebook, for businesses on Facebook. I plan events with 200, 300, 400, 500 plus people in that group, in the Facebook group where we have the event, all for you to reach out to, all for people who never knew you existed. Real easy. The prices are amazingly low right now, especially since so many people have been getting back to in-person events. But you know what? These events are still going and still very, very popular. So certainly just get with me on Facebook at Joanne Zagari. That's fine. And yep, I'm also a paparazzi girl, but I'm leaving that to both Megan and Samantha. So thanks so much. I'll put the Blue Dove information in the chat. And of course, I am a co-creator of PNN with Megan. So I got a lot of irons in the fire, guys. It's really kind of crazy. So, but thanks so much. Oh, good referral. Hey, if you have a business, any business, and you're looking to get yourself in front of people who never knew you existed, talk to me because, especially if you're looking for, the country kind of thing, you can deal with pretty much anybody. Let me know. Thank you. All right, next. Next, we have our, bear with me so I know what I got here. Okay. Yes, our 15-minute presentation with Samantha. Samantha, do you need to share your screen?
I made both Samantha and Michelle co-hosts, so they should be good.
Yay. Okay, we're going to be talking about how to use TripVector to plan your perfect vacation.
Give me one moment.
Take your time. We're just happy everybody's here.
All right, can you see my screen okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so yeah, so TripVector is a new company that I highly recommend using, especially right now while it's in beta. So first of all, about me and why I know TripVector. So I'm currently a graduate student at Temple University. I'm getting my master's in travel and tourism. And so part of my graduation requirement is getting an internship. And I am currently an intern for TripVector. I am a content creator and a research intern for them. And then a little bit about TripVector. This is our founder, Nicole Forrester. She does all the programming. She created the idea of making visual map-based itineraries. That way you can see how far places are from each other without a bunch of Google tabs being open. And you can even put those into sections and even calculate how much the day is going to cost you. It's really cool. So I'm going to take you to the TripVector website. I'm going to walk you through how to create your own map and things like that. So this is what the website looks like. Right now it is free because it is in beta, so ignore this little pricing tab. It is not for paid yet, though there is going to be a free version when it does fully launch. So it's free to sign up. We also have a little blog here. If you're looking for some inspiration, there are little articles here about certain places if you're looking for inspiration. And I'm just going to log in. All right, so this is what your screen will look like. If you have any trips, they will appear here. And then if you have the option of making your trip public for everyone to see. That's what these maps are. You also, what's really cool is if you have friends or family that also have an account with TripVector, you can just share it with them and they can all edit the map as well. So you can build an itinerary with other people. So I'll show you at the end what a full map looks like, but I'll show you how to make one. So add trip idea. Let's just choose, I'm just gonna do Seattle, just for funsies. And you can put what you want to call it, a road trip or anniversary. And you could either do not set any dates, or you can set specific dates, like a start and end date for your trip. I like to do anytime because it just is a preference, but it's completely up to you. And so now that it's added, you can go to my trips. These are all the maps I've created for Trip Vector. And so we'll go into Seattle, and you can search for anything. I probably should have chosen destination I know a bit about. But you can literally search for different destinations. Like, I'm just going to search McDonald's, and it'll actually show you all the McDonald's in Seattle. So I'm just going to.
They tried a Space Needle.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Love ideas. You're welcome to. And so, cool. I'm adding these 3 because, oh, that's not good. Okay. You can zoom into your map however you want. I'm adding these 3 because, as you can see below, you have these morning, afternoon, evening, and you can even put what hotel you're staying at and what days. So I'm just going to put Cafe Flora in the morning, Space Needle in the afternoon, and then McDonald's in the evening. And you can see they're all pink. If you were to put something in day 2, if you see this dot near day 2, it will turn all those items green. Let's see. Well, that's from a completely different area. So it's great that you have these maps. You can see if something's not where it should be, which is what's great about this map, is if you think something's close to your other destinations. And you could also click on the map and add your own place as well. And then what's also great is if you hover over here, you can click choose vibe, and you can say, oh, this is going to be my relaxed evening, or this is culture. We're going to get some stuff. This is our active because this is the park. As you see, the park lit up green because it's in day 2, which is awesome. And you can also click up here in the far right corner, change the photo. You can put in notes. This is where you would put settings if you want to make it private just for yourself. Share it with just your friends who are part of the Trip Vector family, or make it public. And then there's also going to be a link to your map. So if you want to share your map with anyone, even if it's private, you have a link as well that you can share. Also, if you finish a trip and you really don't want it taking up space, you can delete it this way. And that's just a really fun way. And you could also put in prices here, and it will calculate the prices. And this is where the distancing come in. You can see that Cafe Flora is very far from the McDonald's and Space Needle. So you might want to put that in a different day. You might want to swap, like pick another restaurant that's closer, which is really cool. And there's also conveniently the address for each place right here in the little widget on the left, as well as their website. You can always click on their website if you want more information, a place to put little notes. And then you can just pick categories if the category you don't like is listed there. So it's just a really fun thing to do. And I'll show you what a full done map looks like. We'll do this one. So as you can see, this map is fully done. You could see all the different prices for the day based off of the food, and also certain like museums have their prices on the website, so you can calculate like what potentially how much the day is going to cost. I put a hotel there. This is actually a map I did for my weekend visit to Oklahoma City when I went to visit my cousin a couple months ago. So you can just see how like nice and easy it is to like just put it together. And you have all of the options on the left here to scroll through and switch your days, which is really fun. And yeah, is there any questions that anyone has? What I do recommend is following us on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and then this is the website link. Like I said, it's in beta right now. In the future, right now, my job is to research for like Austin, all the neighborhoods and things in that neighborhood. And we're going to eventually roll out a pay per map instead of a subscription. And what's great about that is it will actually quiz you on what you want to do and match you locations and neighborhoods based on your preferences. So that's coming out. And also right now the website is just a website, but a mobile app should be out by the end of the year for both iPhone and Android. So it's really cool. Like I said, it's in beta. So there's also going to be bugs, but the owner and founder, Nicole, handles all customer service. So she will answer your questions right away. And it's cool. It's in beta, but if you're going on a quick week vacation or weekend trip and you want to kind of see what you're doing and how much you're going to spend, it's a great option.
That sounds really awesome. And I actually did have a question. So would this be like a good thing to use, that if you say, like, my husband and I decided we wanted to take a cross-country trip to, I don't know, Colorado to see his father, would that be like a good thing to use for like finding hotels along the way and then like things in the area there for us? Or
so you could definitely do that two ways. You could either make a map per city you stop at, or you can make it a really long one. As you can see, you can scroll in and out of that map however you want. It is easier visual wise to do an individual map per city, but it's not impossible or difficult to do it for the entire road trip if you want to do it in one map.
okay, cool.
So does it make suggestions along the way? Like if you need a place to stay somewhere as you're making it, and you don't know any hotels, say in certain cities, especially like if she's going from here to Colorado, and they're going to stop over in one place. Does it do that?
It doesn't do suggestions at this time. There is an eventual point to make that a feature. Right now, it's best to probably like Google hotels, and then you can go to the Trip Factor map and see how far away they are. I actually used it to book my hotels for moving to Arizona. I was like, I have no clue where these hotels are from where I need to be. So that's what I did. But unfortunately, no, that's not a feature at this time.
Okay.
Can I ask a
Great,
question?
awesome. Anyone else have questions?
Yeah, can I ask a question? So
Sure.
Samantha, so for people who are like campers or have like, those full trailers and things like that, would they be able to basically plot out, like a cross-country trip, but does it have the ability, to find those like campgrounds and sites where people could, stay overnight and things like that?
They do. I actually, hold on, let me share my screen again. I have a map for the Apache Historic Trail in Arizona, and that's filled with campgrounds.
Okay.
So I'll show you what that looks like. That's where I did it all in one place.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Apache Historic Trail does not have any hotels along it. It just has
Campgrounds, like, places for that kind of thing.
Yes, it marks them looking like hotels, but as you can see, it says like campground right here. So yeah, this is what it will look like on a small region. This is not through the state. This is just the scenic byway near Phoenix. But yes, they can use it. If they know the campground name, they can search it and then find like restaurants nearby. I typically just search cafe and you'll find a list of restaurants if you don't want to go to Google.
Interesting, very interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you can see where that could be a very helpful as they grow it and as they put their different improvements on it. It looks like it's gonna be really helpful for some of those type people who just want to go. Yeah,
we're looking for more beta testers, so that's why I'm also presenting. You all can sign up, and even just if you're not even traveling, make a trip, If there's something idea you want to see, or if there's any bugs you encounter, you can always email me or email the founder. Her email's on the website around there. There's a suggestion box. So more than welcome to test it out and have fun. Break it if you can. That's what she likes to say, it, break it.
I like it. Sounds good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anybody else have questions for Samantha? Going once, going twice. There we go. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you again, Sam.
Thank you.
All righty then. So now we're going to be moving right along to our helpful hints segment. And that is Michelle Powers. Are you sharing, Michelle? Are you sharing your? Okay, Michelle is going to explain to us about TikTok, which has been proven to be a lot of fun so far. I'll be honest with you. All right, Michelle, floor is yours.
All righty, thanks. So last week we kind of got sucked into this at the end of our networking, but I just wanted to say the first time that I presented to you all, I was presenting on the algorithms of social media and how it's changing, and how doing a few things every day really changes the way people see what you're putting on there. And kind of just to say that Facebook to me is like a high school clique. It will show things that they think that people want to see. If you put something in there that they don't want to see, they'll hide it on you, and you're thinking everyone in the world's looking at my post, but I'm not getting any information on it. So just wanted to give you another platform to, if you are working with social media, that you can go to, because it's changing all the time. And when I presented the last time, we were talking about how stories is the way to go with presenting your product, as opposed to putting it in your newsfeed on Facebook. And so doing stories there's a percentage or research out there, 63% of people have bought things off of social media from what they saw in your stories. So that's a pretty high percentage of people that are looking at stories and doing things. And I'd be glad to come back and do a stories. In fact, I think I was supposed to do a stories one, and I was sick that day. So, you know, I'd be willing to do that. But anyways, TikTok is where it's at now. Now, when it first came out, it's been out about 3 years. Yes, it's from China, and everybody's like, oh, don't do TikTok because all they want to do is steal your information and all that. But there's hundreds of thousands of people on there, and maybe China is, maybe China isn't, but selling is happening on TikTok now. So I don't know if anybody wants to go deep into this. I'd be glad to do that at a separate training, or just do one-on-one with you, because I'm really interested in it. I just enjoy social media, and I enjoy the camaraderie you get with people. But the way you do it is, so here's my page. You have to definitely download the app. And I know Joe did, Joanne did it last week. And you did too, Amanda, or Megan, great.
Just now.
Okay, alrighty. So the way you want your TikTok, this is my homepage. This is my profile. You want it to be you. No fancy names. Definitely have a picture of you, kind of the same picture that you use in Instagram and Facebook. I'm also LinkedIn is doing stories now too, so that's another platform. If you're doing LinkedIn, they've jumped on the bandwagon with stories. So kind of TikTok is a running story that goes the whole day. That's the way I kind of think of it. So you want to be able to have who you are. So mine says CBD advocate and educator. My husband passed of pancreatic cancer, so I'm very passionate about raising awareness for that. It's been a tough week for me because tomorrow is 10 years that he passed away. And when I know when I think of what this week was to me 10 years ago, it was hope. I still had some hope that maybe he'd live a couple more weeks or another month. because he was doing so well with the medicinal cannabis. And then kaboom, we woke up on the 24th and I knew that was not going to be a good day. And he did pass very peacefully with family around. And, not that I've been through many people passing, but to me, it was a very peaceful, calm passing. So to me, that I really put that towards CBD. So I'm very conscious and very passionate about raising awareness for both of those. So I'm also a speech pathologist. So I'm a behavioralist, and I've worked with kids in the autism spectrum for 40 years. So I consult in school districts now, and what I promote as far as doing a network marketing is it's so important to have many streams of income. And if you don't have extra streams of income, you may be flatlined at some point. And really last March, when, in 2020, when the schools shut down, I was consulting and then I lost my consulting gig. So thank goodness I had my network marketing family and platform to have income still coming in. So I put that on there also. Now, Linktree, we talked about that last week, and I'd be glad to come back and talk to you about setting that up too. But Linktree is another thing that you want to have that will give people multiple websites on there, and you kind of direct them where you want to go. So I think I can click on mine and you can see what mine says. Okay. Anytime now. Okay, so when someone would click on that link of mine, they would bring it to, they would bring you here. So you can click on any one of these things and it has different sections of what I do. And that's a pretty cool thing, because people don't have to search around for your links, and they can get right to what you want. I want to also put on there a form that they can sign up and take a free tour. I'm still building that, but that's a lot that you can offer to them. So here's a couple things that you need to look at. I'm following 1,500 people. What you need to do before you do anything is just go on TikTok. Don't get sucked in. I always put a timer. In fact, I have one right on my phone that after I've been sucked in for an hour, it comes in and I have to put a password in that says continue or stop. So, those are all little nuances you can do with it. So the key with getting the ability to go live on TikTok is you have to have 1,000 followers, and you can do just short little videos, and you can duet people, which means, and I'll show you what a duet looks like. Here's one with my girlfriend. Oops, let me turn the volume up.
Do you have the receipt? Yeah. Do you have the receipt? Yeah.
So there she was kind of saying that she's bringing sexy back. And all I did is my facial expressions like, yeah, no, you're not sexy. Do you have the receipt? You'll need to pay me back for the sexiness. So that's fun to do. This was one that Dolly Parton did the other day, and I thought it was so cute.
Today is July 20th. It's my husband Carl's birthday. And we'll put a one-on-one dress like this because it's for my husband's birthday. Remember, sometime back, I said I was going to pose on Playboy magazine when I was 75. Well, I'm 75, and they don't have a magazine anymore. But
so she had said, and to me, when I look at her and she's 75, I say, oh my goodness, there's hope for all of us. If she's 75 and she's looking like that and she's dressing like that, there's hope for all of us. So there's a lot of things that you can do on there. This one is And all of this is views. So this is 175 people looked at that. This one didn't do so well, 18. But you know what? That doesn't mean that I'm going to take it down. I'm still going to keep it up there because I still have 1,500 people following me that may look at that. But this one that I did, this one is hysterical. And look at, I'm close to almost 5,000 views, this one. But I got to show you what it is because it's hysterical. And I did nothing. All I did was duet it, which means that I just was in their screen with them. But watch what these two knuckleheads are doing. And of course, I had to put up their boys will be boys. They're putting rubber bands around watermelon. And of course, I had no idea something like this would happen. But, you know, so I'm just kind of interacting with their video. And of course, I think something's going to happen, like it may explode. Thank goodness they have goggles on. As a mother, I'm saying that. But then I'm going, you can see me mouthing, what the heck are they doing? And it did explode, and it went all over everything. So that's another little that you can do with it. But you know, I've had 5,000 people look at that video. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of eyes. Now, I haven't done much product yet because I'm really just trying to get my niche in there, kind of what I'm about, and that I'm kind of, you know, what my passions are. I did do one on raising awareness for pancreatic cancer. You know, I had 182 people look at that, 178. So there's certain times that you can go on here and you can go viral. I mean, you have no clue what might catch somebody's eye. So, you know, there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube on what to do with it. But like this kid right here, he's white. His name is Whitey. He is, I think, 21 years old. And what he did was he just started mouthing songs from the 70s and the 80s. And guess who's following him? All women from the 70s and 80s who love Barry Manilow and those kind of things. This kid is gone. In fact, this kid right now is in France at Cannes, I think, at the fashion show. He got noticed down here. He has millions and millions of followers. He doesn't talk. All he does is, all right. So this is kind of silly. I was kind of just playing with it, but. So the song is talking about if I could fly. So I said, well, I'll put an airplane in there. All right. And it says, I'll pick you up. Then I put a clock. What time you coming to pick me up? You know, I know that sounds like a cougar thing, but that wasn't my intention. I'm just playing along with what everybody is doing. People have started fan clubs with him. There was a girl on the other day who put his picture on earrings, you know. I mean, it's just, but it's fun. And you know what? With all that has gone on with everything in our lives in the past year, this is mindless entertainment. But the nice thing about it is you can also grow your business on it. So I haven't really gone crazy into it, but there are people who are really, really making good money by having their links on it and promoting their products. So, you know, this is kind of a down and dirty on how to do it, but the most important part is your profile, to make sure that you tell them what you do. You have your same name that you have on all the other platforms, and somewhat the same picture. But I can go deeper with people at another time, where we can do it. I could do another Zoom, but I just wanted to give you an idea that there's another platform out there that people are using. And you know what? That's what we're trying to do, is grow our business. We're trying to put us, our face, our products in front of people, our services. And why not? I mean, it would work for travel too. I mean, you'd put exotic places, you know, who wants to travel? We've been shut in for over a year and a half now. And now is the time for people to get out and start enjoying living again. So, any questions? I know it's kind of quick, but 15 minutes. We got sucked into it at the end of last Friday. I was supposed to get off at 11 o'clock because Bob Proctor was talking. I was like, oh, I can listen to Bob anytime. This is so much fun. So that's what TikTok's about. Any questions?
Yeah, I got a question. This is really cool and fun. This reminds me of how Facebook was in the beginning.
Yes,
It was like, wow, this is great, and it's a place to be very expressive. And I'm wondering, has this benefited your business? Are you actually, after being on it and developing it, and obviously how to be there and just be yourself, Michelle, which is great. So I'm wondering, so as far as products and services, has this really worked for your business in terms of sales?
Well, yes, it has. But like I said, I haven't been marketing it totally. I wanted to get my face out there and my niche or my mantra or my passions. But I live in upstate New York, and I have allergies. And what I did was, CBD has helped me with inflammation. So what do you get with allergies? Inflammation. So it helped me when I was living up north. Now that I'm down here, it's a really different allergy pollen tree. So I've been suffering a lot. I did a video of me in a full-blown allergy attack. I looked like crap, but you know what? I didn't care, because I was trying to show that after I took my dropper of this and I did a before and after, it usually takes about an hour for it to, go through my system to kind of start drying me up. And I got 3 sales from that, but I didn't call it CBD. I just said I called it my magic oil. So I put a little curiosity out there, magic oil. I really didn't go like this and show them my label or anything. I did a curiosity, and I got 3 sales from it because I probably had about 25 people that asked, what is magic oil? What is the magic? So, again, I started to educate about it, and I got 3 sales from it. So that's 3 more than I would have had by just waiting for Facebook and my stories to get back to me. I just feel we are in network marketing. We are to network with people. And the more exposure we get on these platforms, the better. And I'm going to give a little plug to my girlfriend, Joanne, there, because her vendor events has changed my life, people. They really have. I started doing vendor events a year ago, October. I'm not sure I knew you then, Joanne, but then I found Joanne because I had searches out there for vendor events. If you want people to see you on a daily basis, people get invited to these vendor events, and you're inviting friends and family. And so they're like, oh, okay, I'll go support Michelle, and I'll go on there. And there might be 20 or 30 vendors on there. They're doing an online shopping event in one place where they can buy Norwax, where they can buy Body Shop, and I don't think we have any travel, but that would be, why not? If I'm traveling and I'm doing stuff, why would I not want to maybe look at some travel stuff or other things that we do on here? But it really has, if you want to get in front of people, you need to broaden and get out with platforms that's going to expose you to as many people as possible. So that's a plug for my friend Joanne. And it really
Thank you, Michelle.
It really has changed my life for the amount of money, and I'm not saying that you're cheap or you're expensive, whatever, but for the amount, it's a business expense. I write that off, but I get leads from that. What are leads? Leads are people who are interested in what you do. Now, once they give you your name, what you do with them is your personality and your business savvy. Okay. If you get a lead and you follow up and you start engaging and you become someone that they know, like, and trust, guess what? They're going to buy from you, because now you've created from these leads new friends. And those friends will follow you on Instagram, Facebook, your VIP group, TikTok. So, I'm just trying to send it out that there's a lot out there for us to experience and get our products and our whole passions out.
You're absolutely right, Michelle. Absolutely. Before I want to say just one thing, and then I'll ask if there's any questions. But Richard and I were talking about this earlier before everybody came in. It's like, where do you promote your business anymore? It's like you used to take a small ad out in the newspaper, and you'd get people calling, you'd get customers or what have you. But we don't have that anymore. We really don't, because does anybody get a newspaper here? You get that free one that they send you. It's become like 2 pages now, kind of thing, and half of the inside is blank. So where do you go? But you have to promote yourself on the internet any way you can. So in any business you have to have a certain set amount in your mind that you want to spend on marketing. I have these ladies that are getting into this MLM business, and they don't have $10 for, a weekly event, to be put in front of 300, 400, 500 people. And it's like, wow, that's really sad. I don't know how you're going to build a business, but I digress a little bit, but yeah, you only have these platforms, and TikTok evidently is quite big and upcoming, and I think everybody should get on it. That's just my opinion. Does anybody have any questions for Michelle? That was an awesome presentation. Go ahead, Amanda.
I was going to say,
Okay.
Thank you, Michelle. That was really great. I've learned a ton about TikTok. What if we share, if you guys do have social media, maybe we should share our handles in the chat, and we can also follow each other.
Yeah, that'd be great. Because I'll do a plug to Amanda too, is she presented last week. Now, I don't know how, it's been a scattered couple months, but I try to get on here every Friday. A couple times I've met, so I don't know how many times you've been on, but just from you talking about what you do with your business as far as handwriting those notes, I really try to follow up and thank people after they've purchased with a handwritten note. And the fact that you can do that for me, check that off my list. You know what I mean? And I shared it with my team at my team meeting on Wednesday, and they're like, sign us up. We want this, because that's part of customer service. You present, you educate, they purchase, you follow up, and you thank them for supporting you. So I'm so excited, Amanda, to start working with you, and my team is too. So, and how did I know this? If I hadn't been on this, I would never know she had that service. So also invite people to this, because this is how you get to know what services that are out there that will help enhance and grow your business.
Absolutely. I've always asked, please just invite your friends. We all have friends who are in business, and really any business. I don't care if you make baskets for a living. I don't care if you design Christmas wreaths. Somebody, have them come over. It's never gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt. It's free. There's so many network events out there that you got to pay for. And I don't think you get half of what you get from us. I really don't. And Megan, I'm putting it out there. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I think that's a true fact. So, but thank you very much, Michelle. I'm probably gonna have some more questions for you as I go. Have you looked at the one I did with the baby singing?
Yes.
Oh my God, that was my grandson when he was little.
But I love the ones with your dog, because what that's going to do is attract dog lovers to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because who doesn't talk to their dog and expect their dog to talk back to them?
I know.
Did you do that? I know you did that.
I knew you
and
did
the way
it.
the dog looked at you, the way the dog looked, you're talking to me? Me?
Oh,
I'm
and he
not.
peed on the wall? Yeah, he peed on the
Yes.
wall. Jerk. He's such a jerk. He really is. But thank you very much. All right, so we got to move along. It's 11:01. We've got 10 minutes. This is perfect timing, by the way. We're doing really well. Okay, breakout rooms. And our topic of the week is, does pineapple belong on pizza? There we go. I thought that would kind of like open up our personalities as far as that kind of thing goes. So Meg, you want to put us in rooms? All right. She's good at that. I don't know how to do that stuff. All right. You can open your mic and talk, Meg. It's
Yeah, that's what I had to do that.
okay, here we go.
Okay, so Samantha, do you want to be the lead in one room and Joanne on the other?
Sure.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys in.
All right, we got 10 minutes. I'm putting it on the clock too, because I need to know. You start,
Yes.
that's for sure. Oh, I really hate this phone.
Off you go. And you got
Join
10
me.
minutes.
All right.
There we go.
Okay, so this is our free for all, our 20 minutes of just like, you know, chatting and talking and brainstorming. If anybody has any ideas, if they want to talk about. Did we lose somebody? Oh, there she is. She's just dark. Okay.
Before we get back to, before we go into the free for all, I just want to, why don't you throw up that slide and we'll end recording after you do the slide so that we can
Okay.
talk freely without the
I
recording.
got it presenting it. Hold on 1 second. This is not.
And what did everybody think? Pineapple on pizza with ham or no? Yes, no?
Our group was yes.
Our
Your group was yes. Yeah, we were pretty much so, except Liz. Liz, like, you know, I'll eat it. It's all right, kind of thing. But yeah, Brenda and Richard and I were like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it one day. I feel like there's like a little
that's what we said. Try it once. Try it once. You
try
have
it
to
once.
try it
I
once.
feel like there might be a little sour taste of the pineapple. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So, all right.
But the sugar in it crystallizes. So
So
it gets like a brownish. Yeah. Well, because you're baking it.
Yeah.
So the sugar in the pineapple crystallizes.
oh, all right. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. When it comes to that kind of stuff, I'm like, totally.
Michelle's trying to talk us into it.
Yeah, just try it. Just try it. Okay, guys, we're going to our free for all for 20 minutes. It's time for brainstorming and creative discussions. And at this time, of course, we now turn off the recording.
Yep. Next
what's-
slide.
No,
Next slide.
no, not the next slide. What'd you do? Did you change something?
No, the next slide is the end.
We're not doing the end yet. That doesn't come until the end.
We usually do it.
And comes at the end.
Yeah, we'll do that towards the end.
Okay.
But before
We usually
everybody,
do it at the end of the recording, which I'm turning off the recording
that's right.
in a second. So, okay. Well, anybody who is watching on the recording, please feel free to come and join us in person. We would love to see you and have your personality mixed in with the lovely personalities here and have some fun. So
Absolutely.
come and join us, and I'm going to end recording.